Alright, final stretch. Puddling that. Something that's been on my mind of camera a bit is Simon's motivation. Now, based on the fact that he's targeted the body double, Alba, no, not Alba, Blaze, and Patricia, maybe, suggests that their motivation is that they're angry at them for trying to kill Dohan, right? Dohan saved them, so they're angry at the people who try to kill Dohan. But at the same time, they also went and kidnapped John and seemingly demanded that Patricia Rowland was declared not guilty. It makes perfect sense for Blaze to want to do that, but for them, no. I mean, to be fair, they made it very, very easy for us to find John and even helped us, right? I believe it was Simon who told us that there were fireworks at the Colosseum. Knowing that those fireworks probably had been heard in the call, which makes it seem like they were trying to help us find John as well. It's odd. I mean, unless they were specifically trying to protect John from Blaze, so that Blaze would fail at kidnapping John, that would make sense. I mean, I was under the impression that the person who ended up calling Justin was the mastermind, but in that case, Blaze would still have called her, and she did not seem to get two calls about it. She never mentioned getting two different calls from two different people. So I suppose it was only Blaze that called her. There's still a problem of how the president got down from the roof, the body double, I suppose. That's right, Grand Tower. The hot air balloons sure could be related to that, but they weren't like knocked unconscious or anything. We saw them walking around in the footage John shot. So clearly they were still walking free of their own free will. So either they left with Simon on the hot air balloon. I mean, possibly Simon wasn't on it, but I'm pretty damn sure he was. Or he went through the through the 51st floor. No. Simon went to the roof on a balloon way after the president, way after Justin Courtney had left, so it was wait for the body double to linger around for that long. I know. Oh lordy. Oh boy, Regina's voice. And oh boy, the fucking sucks again. Did not want to be here again. Right. Ah, Mr. Edward. That's not her voice. Oh, you guys hear the show? Mr. Kings, Miss Berry. Oh lordy. Yeah, well, a little early. Oh, I'm sorry, but they're still getting ready. But I'm so happy you came. You remember that promise. I do wonder if he's been wiretapping us or not. He could have very easily placed the back on John now that he knows that we've discovered the buck he put on us. Yes, I remember. You asked us to come and see the show when you came with this.
I'm so happy you came. Please enjoy yourselves. I'm sure my performance will surprise me, Mr. Edgeworth.
Well, that's honest. Your performance has already surprised me, Mr. Keys. But he hasn't performed yet. Regina, please take a look at this photo. Is this balloon the property of the very big circus? It is. Did you see it flying around somewhere? It's highly likely that this balloon was used by the culprit in the case we are investigating. Hi? Who's in charge of the balloon? That would be Simon, but are you seeing? He has not made any expression since we saw him like this. Has he? I don't think he has. That's kind of creepy. Mr. Keys, you flew this balloon in the middle of the night, did you not?
I do occasionally practice alone at night. I'm not much of a pilot, though. I'm a little clumsy.
So for practice, you'll do something as challenging as flying a balloon at night? Wouldn't that be rather difficult for someone who's clumsy and not much of a pilot?
Then, what do you think I was doing, Mr. Edgeworth?
You brought Kay to the roof of the Grand Tower. I wonder what the rest of the case is going to be. If he is indeed the mastermind, which it definitely seems like. Then is the rest just us trying to pin some decisive evidence on him? If he's already here. Because you don't necessarily need that during an investigative period. You already have enough evidence to suspect him to warrant an arrest. In order to frame her for the murder of Jill Crane. Wait, hang on. Why did he murder Jill? I understand wanted to get Blaze caught, but if he's angry at Blaze, why not just murder Blaze and why murder Jill instead? I don't see a reason for him to have a grudge against Jill. And a single security camera recorded Kay using the elevator. Therefore, the only way she could have gotten up there was through flight. And the only one who could have flown her up there was you, Mr. Keys.
No way, Mr. Edgeworth. How can you say that?
And that's not all. You drugged John at the car's pickup and kidnapped him. Wasn't that why you were late when you came to watch the trial of Patricia Rowland?
No way. I have no idea what you're saying. There's no way I could do things like that. Please believe me, Mr. Edgeworth, please.
I do find it really interesting and shitty on the game's part to specifically have that sequence with Ray about believing in your client, right? With Simon being our client, of course. No, it seems like someone who basically wasn't guilty of that murder in particular. We had the whole thing of how a defense attorney was always believing the client, with Simon being our client. That's manipulative as fuck. Which makes me a bit surprised that we didn't get more of a reaction from Ray when we found out that Simon was the mastermind. He was surprised, but sure, but nothing about the whole client relationship was mentioned. I wanted to believe you. However, You have broken the trust yourself.
That's horrible. Why would you say that? Did you once say that you would trust me? That you believe in me?
Don't you worry about that. We're your allies. That's because we're like birds of a feather. Right, Mr. Expert? Birds of a feather, what does that mean? Birds of a feather, huh? I suppose that's true. We have sufficient information about your past. I thought you had a motive to kill Knightley. Rather, you are probably the most affected by his death. It doesn't seem like he intended for Knightley to die. Knightley's death wasn't even a direct result of his actions, seemingly. And I doubt someone as timid as you could work up the courage to murder someone. If Patricia really did kill Knightley, which Sissy did kind of admit to that, then it would be extra weird for him to want Patricia for not guilty. However, it did seem that it actually helped us find her guilty in a roundabout way. Alright, I'll get you out of here. I'll believe in you.
I'm so sad. Those words were all lies.
He's not emoting much at all. It wasn't a lie. We really did trust you.
Okay, even you.
Oh fuck.
You said you were the birds of a feather.
Something like that.
I'm not gay. You hurt me deeply.
Mr. Edgeworth, maybe Simon is the bad guy after all. No. I see. So that's how you operate. I understand now, all too well. No matter who you face, you find an emotional weakness and exploit it. You guide each person towards the outcome you desire without them even noticing it. And that is how you were able to mastermind the entire case. Manipulation is a bitch. I may have fallen for your tricks before, but not this time. Simon Keith, I indict you.
So, it's come to this after all.
I'm gonna have to switch his voice in a moment, I'm guessing.
You were always so full of confidence, Mr. Edgeworth. But I rather like that. Fix now. I can't rip that confidence to shreds.
Ooh, what's this music? Bruh. Okay, everything about that was awesome.
Get to work, everyone.
We'll see the back of it. His personality has completely changed. So, the animal tamer who could not tame animals, that was all a facade. This is the real Simon Keith. Simon, that's not true, is it?
It's a lie. What difference does it make?
I doubt I'm gonna go for it. It doesn't need to be any much similar to his original voice. Yeah, I think I have an idea what his voice.
Mr. Edgeworth just made me a little... Mr. Edgeworth just made me a little upset, that's all.
That's gonna take a bit to adjust it. That's the guy. That leaning on is amazing.
You'll take responsibility for upsetting me, right?
I used to be able to do it much better. I haven't done it on camera ever. But don't practice, huh? I'm gonna need to nail his voice down as early as possible.
It's true. I practiced with the balloon 2 nights ago. The photo must have been taken when the balloon and I passed near the building. I often fly around today for advertising purposes. There's nothing unusual about that, right?
Maybe the first one worked better. You often fly around the current tower in the balloon. You'd think people would noticed.
Yeah, even the circus needs to advertise.
That probably doesn't even come in through the mic very well. Man, the computer is overheating. Regina, is that true?
Yeah, it was Simon that stopped advertising using the balloon. Most people living near around here should have seen it.
That balloon was used in the crime we are investigating.
Like I said, it's just a coincidence. I simply have to pass by the Grand Tower when that photo was taken.
I shall determine whether or not it was a coincidence after I hear your full story. I'm stunned that I've never been spoiled on this. Like what? When did that? It was like 2015, 2014, something like that when I first ran into Ace Attorney. The first one. I'm stunned I've never been spoiled on this. I don't recall ever seeing this character design or Simon's outside of this LP. It's like for most of the Ace Attorney games, I've at least seen a good portion of the character designs around the internet at some point or another. Not so much the investigation games. I had seen a picture of Alba before playing Investigations 1 somewhere, and I believe I'd at some point seen a glance of the latest image, but no, I immediately doped out the moment I saw something that looked like a spoiler. So I knew it was somebody with a red jacket and a long beard, despite all I know. Couldn't even make out the details. Thought he might look like a pilot, originally.
It's true. I practiced with a balloon 2 nights ago.
It's not working as well as it should. Shut down voice practice before this. Was the balloon launched from this event? Launched from this tent?
There's a nice big park near the Sunshine Coliseum. I always want a balloon there.
I wish we had a map. They made a map, but they didn't give us in our inventory. I see. In that case, how do you park? How do you transport the balloon to the park?
Well, I still have the guy by hand. It weighs several hundred pounds.
So, the elephant.
And yet, it can fly in the sky. Amazing, isn't it?
I asked how you transported it. No, answer the question.
Ah, I can't even make some small talk. You're mean, Mr. Edgeworth. I used the truck. The balloon is not at the back of the truck.
So that's the kidnapping car, maybe? A truck?
Yeah, last time I took the truck and balloon, that was 2 days ago.
I cannot overlook that piece of testimony.
Last time I took the truck and balloon out was 2 days ago.
Allow me to confirm, you haven't driven the truck since then?
Do you really confirm that? I mean, I just said like 5 seconds ago.
Answer the question. Would it be inconvenient for you to do so?
That's a pretty weak provocation coming from you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Answer the question.
What could be inconvenient about something I've already said? Fine, I get it. That truck has been parked behind the dressing room since 2 days ago. And the balloon and the basket are still inside. Is there a problem?
Well, there's no problem. I simply wanted to express my thanks for that piece of testimony. So the truck was parked here for the past 2 days. And where's this? Well, that was exactly what I wanted to hear, Mr. Keys.
May I continue? So then, regarding the balloon. That photo must have been taken with the balloon and I passed near the building.
Press. You're saying it was simply a coincidence that you were photographed near the tower?
I get it. I know how you operate now, Mr. Edward. You insist that a coincidence is impossible until you get your way. When you say it like that, everything will go your way. How scary.
Little hard that face.
You're wrong. Mr. Edward isn't like that.
Okay, calm down. He's only trying to provoke an emotional response. He instead intends to go with into losing our focus. He wanted to derail the topic at hand. Now, why do you think he would do that?
Because he's a clown. No, I mean because he's trying to hide something, I guess.
Exactly, Kay. We must not let up on him. However, we must continue to keep our composure. Understand?
Yeah, so Simon, allow me as the assistant to ask you a question.
Are we not gonna have logic test with him? Because I don't think anyone has had a king just beast yet. No? Not Courtney or Sebastian.
Can you press by the current tower at that precise moment? Was it just a coincidence? Was it really just a coincidence? Thank you, that's a let things of that. But for the sake of your assistant, I shall explain my reason for being there. I often fly around that area for advertising purposes.
I'm losing the voice. It's a really tough one to do. It makes my throat very dry. I need to drink something. That's not thick enough. No, that was not the right thing for this. So in addition to advertising with the balloon, maintaining the balloon is also your job. Am I wrong?
You're real stick of the details now. Yeah, that's right. That's the boss if you want. Alright, boss? Yep, Simon's in charge of cleaning and fixing all the stuff with the balloon. I don't think anyone besides Simon has used the balloon for a while now.
That confirms he was the one wearing the balloon in a photo taken 2 days ago. However, if he is the mastermind, he must have used it today as well. Hang on. For what now again? I'm forgetting. For what? Oh, was the picture of the picture of the Mozilla eye was different in time from 2 days ago. 2 days ago was the president. Might be related to that. Today was being kidnapped. I mean, what's yes, no, maybe. Am I able to prove that?
Looks like you're deep in thought. Easy to really not hard to comprehend. Hot air balloons fly in the sky, and in other news, the sky is blue and the grass is green. There's nothing unusual about that, right?
I recall there only been like 3 or 4 testimonial slots, but maybe he's added that many to it. I feel like we should have gone through it all already. I wonder about that. You flew the balloon in the middle of the night, really close to a certain other incident. Would you say there's nothing strange about that as well?
Is there? Isn't that like a really leading question?
I mean, yes.
Want to please stop being such a naughty prosecutor? It's kind of a downer. It's a clown job to put smiles on people's faces after all.
I'm losing the voice. He ducks and weaves around my questions skillfully. Very well, in that case, I will simply have to make use of a more direct attack. We still don't know much about the balloon. In any case, I must draw out more information.
It's true. I practiced with the balloon 2 nights ago.
Did he say draw out more information? The problem I'm noticing is that the more effort I put into voice acting, the less conscious I am of what I'm actually reading. It's a very serious problem. So what do we have in evidence about this balloon? Because I don't think we even had anything about the ice being put in here. This is the problem of only recording like once every 2 weeks often enough. To forget things. So let's just quickly go through things to try to refresh my memory just a little bit. The president never asked to visit verse 4 2 nights ago. Alright. Blue truck. Now, is that theirs or not? I can't get a good enough view of it. It'd be great if he left it there if it is theirs. Last time I took the truck and the balloon, that was 2 days ago. Now, do we know if that's this balloon truck or not? We have pressed everything. There were no dialogue option choices. It looks like it could be the balloon, but it's not. I'm not clear if that is the truck or not, but that seems to be the contradiction. The truck you put the balloon into, was it blue by any chance?
Blue? So what it is?
Today we saw a blue truck carrying a large basket. And that truck just so happened to, if that truck just so happened to be yours, then your claim that you last used 2 days ago becomes a lie. Well, he could say that he last used it 2 days ago, but he left it there. That cat is very cylindrical. That's a very, very cylindrical cat. Oh my, more people. Hey, I didn't expect Emma to come back. Agent Lang, Emma. I have zero recollection of her voice. I just came up with the title for this episode, not Red Emma, but I'm stunned I've never heard that pun made before. Okay, it's just gonna be something generic. Mr. Edgeworth, I finally found you! I've been searching for it ever since the internet yesterday. I passed right over after he contacted me just a little while ago. Prosecutor Edgeworth, the thing you were looking for. I found it. What were we looking for? Oh. He was placed in a blue truck at the dressing room parking lot. Lion balloon did the just in my organizer. How do you make a balloon in that shape fly? I feel like wind would affect that in a very weird ways. I feel like it'd be very sensitive to wind, just because it has so much surface area relative to this volume. And blue truck, as I suspected. And that truck is, without a doubt, the one I saw today.
Yeah, number of blue trucks out there, you know. Just say you're not mistaken if for a different one.
Should have jotted down the license plate.
It's definitely that one. I gotta get a look at it. Huh? Mr. Edgeworth, what's that?
Yeah, that's not good enough for a legal argument. Hey, it wasn't me. What? It did sound like you, is he miming your voice now? Without opening his mouth? Or is he playing back a record? Is he miming us or is he playing back a recording of us? If he's miming us, that'll be interesting to voice.
Okay, friends have no strength without the evidence to back them up.
Well, Edward's accent doesn't... Doing his voice for Edward's accent doesn't work very well. I should do it less, have less of his voice in there, more features is what I should, how I should do that.
Ah, that's Mr. Edgeworth's voice. Evidence, present evidence.
Not quite working. Do I have any evidence? Having one character voice like another is way harder than just voicing a character. Especially when the voices are so distinct. To prove that this was the truck I saw today.
Huh? What's wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? Why are you not in the truck?
The truck's body is cold to the touch. It seems to be parked here for some time.
You can figure out all that by just touching it?
I can't forget about that. I wish it was jotted down in our organization. What could prove that this is the truck I saw? Looking for bloodstains, doesn't for fingerprints, of course. I'd like to dust the truck for fingerprints.
Fingerprints? What for? I don't see any point in that.
A certain person's fingerprints would be left on this truck. This is giving me trials and tribulations vibe a little bit. Kind of a redo. And these fingerprints will prove that the truck was parked in front of the Grand Tower today. This is actually an exact repeat of that. Most fingerprints prove this truck was in front of the tower. Wow, that's why is Lala an option there?
Edward, your fingerprints?
Indeed. Earlier today, I touched the truck at the plaza in front of the Grand Tower. I'd like to dust for my prints. Emma, might have requested a scientific investigation. No, not more of those minigames.
That's what I'm here for. Just leave to me.
That's... Right. She's gonna be here for a few more minutes anyways. I need to need her voice right now.
Alright, we are all set. Go right ahead, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh wait, you wanted me to do it?
Of course. Oh.
Cannot do this many voices.
Of course. But Mr. Edgeworth will be up for the task.
I think you did it well when she entered here, but after that, no.
Here, I'll show you how it's done.
Alright then. You're a scientist. Why don't you just do it yourself?
First, you sprinkle some aluminium powder over the area you want to investigate. Like this.
We did not need this minigame. That's just going to sprinkle the aluminium powder.
The powder will adhere to the fingerprints, so once you sprinkle enough, you blow it away.
Oh no! Do I need to buy a key to the microphone? Apparently I do. Controls? Microphone, I'm not seeing such an option. And I'm not figuring out how to connect my microphone to Snapchat right now. Key config? Microphone. Let's put that on K. I doubt K is being used for anything. And microphone settings, so use internal noise sample, sure. Like the way. Yeah, just throw it with your breath. Woo! That's not how you make that. Blood power wave got blowing into the microphone. Can it? Yes, I think so. I guess we'll do it for real this time. Testing it now. The key point is to sprinkle the power all over. Oh my lord. This knocks the shit out of the emulator. I hope I don't have to like spend the next 2 minutes trying to configure the microphone for the simulation. That'd be a real mood killer. Oh, thank goodness. We got one! That's a nice glitching print. And your voice is just gone. Let's run the printers against mine post haste. Alright, so thanks to me. That's a good sound, I'm guessing. Is that definitely your fingerprints, Mr. Edgeworth? Well, it seems to me that we have just proven your statement to be a lie. We're doing the tongue thing, are we? I'm not sure I've ever seen any artists do that outside of Ichiro Oda. Having people turn their tongues into spikes when they're freaking out. What were you doing when you were trying this truck around? Just taking it for a joyride. He was abducted 2 nights ago. Your brother was sighted not far from the scene. Today there was another kidnapping in which a garbage truck was used. And once again, your truck was seen nearby. It sounds like nothing more than a pure coincidence to me. So it was pure coincidence that you parked near 2 separate kidnappings? I doubt that. You were involved in both kidnappings, weren't you? Isn't it a bit harassed to automatically assume that the 2 kidnappings were connected? Okay, I need something different than that.